Is it too late to learn to play the drums if you're in your 50s? Well, the answer to that is it's according to how you feel. And there's lots of things you can do in your 50s if you feel well enough, things you can learn to do if you've never done them before, by simply taking the baby steps and starting to practice. So with the drums, it's the same way. You can always come back and learn the drums. A little bit about my story. I started playing the drums when I was 18 years old. No, I take that back. I think I was 15 or 16 when I got my first kit. I played till I was about 20 and then I quit. I did not play the drums for another 30, I think it was 35 years. See, I bought a drum set 3 years ago, I think. So, yeah, it had been that long. I had not played in that long a time. And I thought to myself, well, you know, I could always start playing drums again, and I know I can play just like I did when I was young, because the stuff I played when I was young I thought was relatively easy. And for most drummers it was. As you guys know that follow this channel, I'm a big fan of Charlie Watts, and I play a lot like Charlie Watts. A lot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the hi-hat. It's not that hard to do. It's definitely not as hard as some other drumming out there from people like Neil Peart, just to name one. But I figured, hey, I can get right back into drumming, not a problem. Well, as soon as I got home with that drum set, wow. I tried playing along the songs I thought were simple. That, like I said, for most drummers would be simple, and I struggled. I was terrible. I was a joke. It took me 9 months of practice just to get to the level I am right now. And I'm still not all that great. Actually, maybe I'm not even very good. But 9 months of practice. So, if you have not played the drums in years, and you think you can just get right back into it, get back on stage, I do not recommend that. You get your drum set first. Get you a drum set, or if you still have a drum set, whatever, and you sit and you practice. Actually get a practice pad, okay, and practice. And practice and practice and practice, okay? The simple rudiments, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Then play along to some music. Then get together with your band or some buddies you want to get back in with. Play a little bit with them, okay? Don't you dare go live. You're not ready. You'll just make a fool of yourself. I would have made a fool of myself. And also, just like Bad Brad has been saying lately, and I can link to his YouTube videos. He put up a really good video the other day. There is an expiration date for all of us, guys, okay? So once you do get up in years, things can change in your health overnight. You could be on stage. You could be feeling great, eating right, exercising, and boom, something just go wrong, okay? It happens the older you get. But that doesn't mean we're just going to sit in a rocking chair and give up on our lives either. So, like I said, get you a practice pad, get you a couple of sticks. These are hot rods. You don't even hardly need a practice pad for hot rods, and just start doing the simple stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2 and 3. Do that, do that, do that. Then start playing some simple songs. Then get together with a band. I mean, guys, if we found an old car in a barn, we might get it to start. Let's say that car has been sitting for 30 years. And what do you know? We charge the batteries and we put some new plugs. It starts! Yeah, you might get it to start. Are you telling me you would take that car to Florida? Well, you're going by yourself. I'm not going with you. If you want me to go in that car to Florida, number one, we're going to replace the tires. We're going to do work on the engine. We're going to make sure the car's in great shape. Then we're going to run it maybe 50 miles up the road, 50 miles back. Then we'll maybe run it 100 and 100 back, okay? We're going to make daggum sure that car is in condition to go to Florida. And if it's been sitting for 30 years, never started, it's not in shape to go that distance. To do that, to attempt that would be foolishness, okay? Look at drumming the same way, okay? Maybe even guitar. I'm not a guitarist, but the same thing, especially with drums, okay? You come back into it slowly, all right? You get back with the beats, you get back to it. And like I said, this is if you have not played in years. Now, if in the past 30 years, maybe you haven't been with a band, but you've been playing on your set, okay, you're good. But if you've been away for a long time, like I said, you need to practice. Do some basic practice, play along some songs, get a set already under your belt with a band. Know what you're going to play when you're going to get up on stage, okay? You have to realize you're not 23 anymore, okay? You're not just going to jump behind a drum set and do all this without any issues, okay? It's just very, very, very unlikely, okay, if you're in your 50s. So, I'm not saying that you can't become a drummer again, but I am saying go about it the right way, okay? I learned the hard way. I tried to play You Wreck Me by Tom Petty, okay? No practice, hadn't played in years. Some guys came over, like that. Oh man, that hurts right there in the elbow. I had to slow down. Then I had to do the Charlie Watts, you know? And one thing, you might learn to do that too, okay? You know how Charlie would hold the beat like that? If you do that, you get a slight rest. So I started doing that a little bit. But man, it was ridiculous for me to try to play that song after not practicing the drum set at all for 30 years. I learned the hard way. You know what? I'm glad I didn't hurt myself. I'm glad I didn't pull a muscle anywhere. So, eating right is also very important. There's plenty of videos on YouTube about that, okay? Eat right, get your exercise in, and practice. Do not gig anywhere until you have done that, okay? Don't humiliate yourself. Bad Brad talked about a guy that showed up to play with a band after 30 years. He shows up, he hasn't played in 30 years from what I understand from the video. He shows up with his girlfriend and a half a gallon of vodka in a brown paper bag. Had I been the singer, and by the way, it was the singer that wanted this drummer, I would have said, is this a joke? Are you serious? I'm not against drinking, but at your age, you're telling me you're going to drink. Anyway, let's just cut to the chase. It didn't work out. The guy humiliated himself. He played one gig. That was it. He could not keep any beats. He could not keep time. It was a joke. Don't do this to yourself, okay? Get you some practice in. Take some baby steps, okay? Who knows? Maybe you might make it to 80 and still play. Charlie Watts did. He made it to 80. His health had declined the last year of his life, I do believe. But he still had a pretty good run, okay? So, if you're in your 50s, look at me. I'm 50. I'll be 58 next month, okay? I'll be 58. Might as well admit it. Why, you want me to get on here and just lie? Now I'll be 42? No, I'm not going to do that. I'll tell the truth. I'm 58. Got back into drumming, doing the practice, got with the band, and now you might see the background, Mother's Prayer, Father's Road. I put that up a few weeks. That's an original song from us. It's a good song. I'm fairly happy with my playing right now. I don't get enough practice in, okay? I wish I could practice more. Maybe I should practice more. Maybe that's just an excuse. Maybe I need to practice more. I know I do. But I've eased back into it, and that's what I recommend you do, okay? So I don't want to ramble on too much more in this video. I want to thank you so much for watching. It's always a pleasure to have you guys here. You're not too old to do this, but do it the right way. Number one, baby steps. That's the big thing. Number two, practice onto some songs, okay? Get with your band. Number three, practice. Make sure you have a set before you go out anywhere, okay? And that'll do you. Oh, and by the way, the drums, If you do it right, it's not that hard.